Welcome to Oakville, Ontario, hosting the 2022 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships. My name is Danielle Inglis, and I'm joined in the booth today by Helen Radford. Our feature matchup today, Team Northern Ontario 1 from Curl Sudbury taking on Team Alberta 2 from the Calgary Curling Club. Here we are, practice is just finishing with the draw to the button, as we can see. Team Northern Ontario with second practice, and then we're about to get away with other action. We'll make sure to keep you updated throughout the entire event with the games on the other sheets, but we also encourage you to go check out the live scoring available on Curling Canada's website, curling.ca/scoreboard. Some of our other games on the ice here are Team New Brunswick 1 taking on Team Newfoundland Labrador, Team Quebec number 1 taking on Team Northern Ontario 2, and Team Northwest Territories versus Team Saskatchewan number 1. Again, our feature matchup, Team Alberta 2, Team Northern Ontario 1. So we'll introduce the teams to you quickly. Representing Curl Sudbury, skip Mia Toner. Third, Valerie Ouimet. Second, Justine Toner. Lead, Clara Disiniaka. And coach, Lee Toner. From the Calgary Curling Club, skip Claire Booth. Third, Kaylee Ranaseth. Second, Raylene Helston. Lead, Kate Ector. Alternate, Chloe Johnston. And coach, Derek Cooney. And as you can see, great matchup for us today. Helen, your initial thoughts on the game we're about to see?
Oh, this is going to be a good one. These are two really great teams, and the ice and rocks have been fabulous. So we're getting some really good feedback from the teams, and we know these two teams are excited to get their first game under their belt.
And speaking of games under their belt, a fun fact about our Team Alberta, they were competing at the 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Curling Championship that was held in Stratford, and they were bronze medalists there. So teams with a lot of experience out here on the ice. This will be the last Canadian championship that we have this season, though we do also have another World Championship coming up, where we have the teams heading over to Sweden in mid-May. Helen, if you'd like to chat about that and the opportunity that the young athletes have.
Yeah, we're super excited that the two teams that won the Canadian Under-21 Championships in November. We're supposed to be going to the Worlds in February, but that got changed a little bit. COVID's thrown things off, but they're super excited to be heading to Sweden in another week or so. And actually, we're going to be seeing the Under-21 girls. They're going to come practice here a little bit to get ready to head off to Sweden. And the boys are actually in St. John's, Newfoundland right now. They've got some ice in St. John, so they're doing some extra training. So our teams are definitely highly motivated and still on the ice, which seems like it's the season that never ends.
Isn't it? And we thank the Oakville Curling Club for staying open to host these championships, and it'll be a phenomenal event out here. We're about to get underway. It's Team Alberta who will have the hammer. Team Northern Ontario up to bat first. Again, as mentioned, this is Clara, and she's a grade 12 student. She's most likely going to go to McMaster in the fall. She's also a multi-sport athlete, also in volleyball. Plays badminton, tennis as well. Downhill ski racer, so a real athlete. And she's new to the team this year, but has been a great addition.
Okay, really curling, Jay's rock. 3's good, it's good. Okay. 3. Yep. 2. 16-7. Good job, Clara. Good sweep, guys.
And we're going to start off with some offense, garden play.
Okay. Hey, you got it.
Yeah.
So lead for Team Alberta, Kate Ector being asked to come around the guard. Kate is a University of Calgary Bachelor of Science Psychology student. And she's the ice tech at North Hill Curling Club. Also a multi-sport athlete, loving slow pitch and hiking. Great brush to get by the guard.
Yeah, that was super sweeping.
These teams came out to play this morning.
They did. It's nice that all 4 players on the teams are mic'd, so we're going to hear lots of great communication out here today.
You like this? Sure. Yeah. Come in.
Okay, so like, do you like the same?
So yeah, you could give us the same.
Okay, yeah, flip left.
You got it.
You got it.
Line good.
Top 4.
Now draw.
Top 8.
We're all
Got a
there.
curl. Weight's good. Got a
Okay,
curl.
starting to curl.
Where do you want it?
Val gotta go. Val gotta go. Yep. Hard Val.
Players really having to sweep hard to get this rock
Just here.
frozen.
Just Val. 15-8. Yep, finish.
Fantastic weight.
Yeah, 15-6. You really, really
Pretty
good.
close to perfect.
Little S there. Kind of seems like Jam
Did you
City.
ever play hat? I don't know if it'll curl enough. You could just go here.
Okay.
I like that, I think.
Yeah.
Just gotta be straight.
Yeah. Okay.
I like similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be close.
So they did evaluate how much of that rock
Yeah.
they could see, looking to see if they would take it out. Decided not enough, so they're going to simply draw the wings to late
That's
2.
less.
Hey, line's a little tight.
Gotta go.
Okay, heel line.
Top 8.
Hard line. Tight. Just get it in then. Yep. Hard for it. Just like hard. Okay, Kaylee, go then. Kaylee. If you're not in, then Kaylee. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Coming up shorter than intended, but still
15-8. Did you tell her?
still a very usable shot.
Okay. You just building less. Okay. One was fine. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Okay, that's all right.
Fourth? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 11.
Yeah, I like 11. 11, 5. You got it.
So the call is a low weight hit. Hope to sit 2 by the end of this shot. This is second for Northern Ontario, Justine Toner.
Right, Clara. Right, Clara.
Hard Claire. All the way.
Atta girl.
Oh.
Good shot. Nice.
And will it stick around? And not quite. Have a look there, sweeping for the curl.
Yeah, probably.
Makes contact, but they do lose their shooter.
Can you play it that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just 11, guys.
You can see this rock is wide open here, and really like the weight selections that they're making. Nice lower weight. That's easier to control the rocks, especially because they are very lively houses and very lively rocks. Second for Team Alberta, Ray Lynn, grade 12 student. Also multi-sport athletes, flow pitch, ultimate frisbee, volleyball.
No.
Shoot.
And that will roll right past the guard out to the side.
Okay. Forgot they were lively.
Coffee.
Okay.
10-8 though, so really
Okay.
good weight.
Okay. Okay.
The second rock for Justine Toner. And she's a grade 10 student at College Notre Dame. And she also enjoys swimming. So it's great to see so many multi-sport athletes out here. Ellen.
Oh, yeah.
Poppy.
I think that's a theme with a lot of
Little Poppy.
the players,
Little
which is
Poppy.
so
Yeah.
great to see.
10-8 though, good weight. Okay.
Just so important in players' development too. And you can see here, big scrub to try and keep it in. They do end up removing the rock, but they lose their shooter.
Yeah, I'll give it to you guys.
So the way this Alberta team earned their way to the national championships is they were the Alberta Junior Tour champions. They had the most points. So Alberta was able to send 2 teams. So they have their one team that won the provincial championship, and then this is the Alberta Junior Tour points winners. So pretty impressive.
That's fantastic.
Hard, get it over, Kaylee.
Back 4. Back 8.
Yeah, that's okay. Keep going.
Back 12.
Get it buried. Get it buried.
It's coming down. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that looks like it is mostly buried and behind. Slipped deeper than they would have liked, but still nicely buried and forcing Northern Ontario to deal with it.
10. Okay. 10.
All right, you got it. Straight through.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the third for Northern Ontario, Valerie Ouimet. She's grade 11 student.
Stay close. Okay. Just
And
straight
she loves listening to music, reading, and camping.
9-5.
Gotta go.
And nicely done on the peel.
9-5.
Like
Just
that? Like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Just top 8.
Give it to us. Yeah. Nice 15-5, Kaylee. 15-7. You got it. Nice little kick here. You got it. Yeah.
So this is the first stone for third Kaylee Ranseth. Kaylee is an education student at Red Deer Polytechnic. And her hobbies include dancing, and she would love to one day be in Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Come watch the room. If you can switch, that'd be great. Can you switch? You gotta go. Okay, just go for weight. Just go for weight. Yep, hard.
Really want to drag this one in to sit two.
Gotta go.
So this Alberta team does a line dance before every game, so I can only imagine how entertaining that might be. We'll have to try to see it sometime.
Well, we know who the dance coordinator is on
Yeah,
that
if
team.
there's some Cirque du Soleil moves, that might be quite the warm-up.
And with that rock coming up short, now an opportunity for Team Northern Ontario to remove the rock of the back 8.
Hard, girls. All the way. You gotta go. Yes, hard. Yeah, keep going, actually. All the way.
Big scrub to hold it.
Okay. Good shot. Just needed a touch ball.
And it will be removed and right out the back. So second opportunity for Team Alberta to make that draw around the guard.
Yeah. Hey, or you can play the top. It's up to you. I like the straight draw. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
4 feet more?
6 feet. 6 feet more. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, Kaylee.
It's better. Top 4. Nice good.
Top 4.
Close line, yes.
Puppy.
Yes. Hard.
Puppy.
Yeah, you're on the guard here.
Okay.
And that the curl tricked them, got lost out in the weeds a bit, and fortunately came up short. So we'll see
Maybe just a little wider.
Northern Ontario
Not in the
asking for the come around their guard.
Just soft. Soft? Yeah, because that was a 16.
This will be the first rock for Skip Mia Toner, who's a grade 11 student.
No, that's about where we were trying to draw the ball.
Lots of stuff to.
As they coaches her dad.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Let's do it. Yeah, for sure.
And
nice
she
easy
was
here.
also previously a competitive dancer and also a competitive soccer player.
Line's good. A little tight.
Looks like
Lodge, we're all there. We're
Back to you too. Jace rock.
Rocky.
Well, we're out wider. It might be a little slower.
Starting to catch,
Starting to come in. Starting to come in. Easy.
Easy.
14-3. Jay, if you can, but would rather be top house.
Can't be top house with curving.
Okay.
I think leave it there.
Great throw.
great line to get by. Will land just biting the back button.
Good job.
I think we're in for a pretty good game here today. These two teams are ready to play.
They are.
We'll need a bit more.
I like it.
Or a bit less, sorry.
They really took advantage of their
Just play the top.
pre-game practice to get a handle on the ice.
Yeah, that's true. Depending if we're wide.
So the call here is for a run back on the center line guard.
Okay.
This will be
Yeah.
Skip
To the
Claire
nice
Boots.
Yeah, just nice clean 10.
She's a kinesiology student, and also, fun fact, the niece of Jocelyn Peterman. Claire is a multi-sport athlete with her hobbies including softball and hiking.
Head up!
Oh, really?
Head up! Turn up! Okay.
And oh, so close, but it is still Team Northern Ontario sitting the one, and we'll have another look at that. They were sweeping for the curl, needed to curl up another inch or so. Very close. Can't help but wonder if she got some inspiration from her from her Jocelyn this past week.
Oh, I can only
Mixed doubles.
imagine.
She was throwing some phenomenal shots out there.
Oh, yeah, it was so much fun to watch.
Team Northern Ontario can really put the pressure on here if they can get the rock right in, biting top button or even top four. And Team Alberta with the hammer this end.
Line's good. Looks really good. Top 8.
All there. Top 12.
Yeah, line. Hard line. All day line. Whoa. Play the top. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Tap it as far as it goes. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
It looks like it is in the rings.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, just a touchdown.
4 or 3.
Yeah, I got this thing.
All good. Unless she added big on the first one.
Still making them play a run.
I thought there was a little bit of an add, but I didn't think it was huge.
Yeah. Just we have to stick around, right? I don't know, it might be actually harder to play the top weight shot though, because you have to get it right to the pin. Yeah, I think it's hard. Okay, do you want to just play the same shot then? Okay. Maybe just less ice than what you gave me last time, like edges less ice? Yeah, that's good.
And that shows the importance of Northern Ontario getting that second shot in here. It makes a difference in the shot Alberta's calling. In the end, they are playing the same shot, but now there is more pressure on them to make sure that they make contact and stick. Otherwise, they could be giving up a steal. But they just played this shot and should know how the ice is running.
That's the nice part, to be able to listen to them, to hear how they're walking through their decision and learning from the last shot.
And they'll make contact, but it will be a steal of one for Team Northern Ontario.
One yellow. Yeah, okay, that's okay. We just really need to get our draw weight here. It's a 6 shot.
It was close. They were on it and they were off it.
Man, that was very, very close. And at least the biggest part is that they eliminated at least one of the rocks in that case. And while we're about to get the second end underway, we'll take a look across the ice. In the game New Brunswick-Newfoundland, we have blank end to kick it off. Team Quebec with a 1-0 lead over Team Northern Ontario 2. And then Team Saskatchewan with a deuce in their first end over Northwest Territories. And again, encourage you to visit Curling Canada's website for all of the line scores. That's curling.ca/scoreboard.
So this is the biggest event we've ever hosted. Nice to have so many young teams here. We've got 42 teams. So on the boys' side and girls' side, we've got 21 teams each. So 3 pools of 7. So every draw that we have out here, we have girls' teams and boys' teams from all across Canada, which is super exciting to see.
And after coming out of COVID where we didn't have any games, it's just great to have everyone back on the ice, really.
Yeah, and this, unfortunately, this group, we haven't held an under-18 national since 2019 in Sherwood Park, Alberta. So the 2020 was when COVID really shut things down, and so we're very happy to have been able to host it.
Center line guard called by Northern Ontario, guarding their rock in the top 12.
Really gotta go. Yep, gotta go. We're like one. Jay's rock. Gotta go for weight. Really gotta go for weight. No curl. Stop curl. Why? Yep, just go for weight. Just go for weight. Yeah, a little more. Finish.
Need to finish this.
That's all right.
Okay. This is interesting.
Yeah, it looks like it will not quite guard it. It should be wide
There's
open.
11.
Okay.
All right, you got it.
Nice little 11. Yeah.
Clean release, you got it.
Okay.
Team Alberta taking advantage. Like to see a hidden roll in behind those 2 corner guards.
Pause.
Big scrub for the curl. And a bit of a roll.
Sorry, it looks like she started it, and she definitely did. I just didn't know if I was
You can see that sweep for the curl. Bit of a roll. Still on. Good position. Forces Northern Ontario to play the hit right back.
Okay, you got it.
Same as what you've been throwing.
Weight's good. Weight's good. 10. No, it's got to curl. It's okay. All good. I'll cut down the ice.
You heard great communication out there. Not only from the players supporting each other, but you heard them talking about how you need less ice there.
Her less if anything. Okay, you got it, Raylan.
Really, one of the most important things about the shots is just you're not necessarily going to make 100% of the shots, but trying to figure out early on in the games what is going on, evaluating if you miss a shot, how you did it, really produces the best results in the end. So understanding how the ice works is crucial.
Gotta come down a bit. Backy. Coming down now.
Okay. Yeah, bring it way back then. Yeah, bring it back. Yep. Bring it way back. Hard. Bring it way back. Bring it way back. You got it. Keep going. Okay, really, that's fine.
Okay.
Team Alberta, great switch up in the call. They wanted to keep that above the tee, recognizing it wasn't, just bringing it as deep back in the house they can. So not as great position for Northern Ontario to freeze to.
Okay, back line is like 14? 14.5? Like 14.5, you got it.
Little down. Gotta curl.
Okay, it's like backy. Weight's like backy.
We're down.
Back 12.
Okay.
Weight's pretty close.
Weight looks good. Just for curl.
Okay, go Clara. Weight's good.
Yep, all the
Back
way.
line,
Yeah, if
weight's
it needs it. Yeah, if it needs it.
Weight's great. Back line.
Okay.
Great shot. Really
Really
good,
nice.
Jay.
Good job.
Really nice.
And a fantastic lightweight tap. Right out of the house. Nicely managed by the brushers.
Just 11.
Was my 11 at 10-5?
10-8.
Now you can see a good chunk of this rock, so Team Alberta calling for another hit and like to see a roll out to the open side.
I think we do.
So we're seeing that they were waiting for it, trying to sweep for the curl, but again, talked about just how active the rocks are
Stay pretty straight out here.
and how vibrant the houses are. So now Team Northern Ontario is taking the opportunity to hit the Alberta stone out on the wings.
My bad, sorry.
9-2. All good.
Okay, all good. Good.
They're heavier than they would have liked, but makes contact.
Okay, so do you think same as my last,
Same
just a
kick.
better release?
Yeah, same kick, just better release.
I think this is max ice too.
You can see if Alberta can sink this one in behind one of the two guards, right in the top. The goal is to try and make it as tough for Northern Ontario to follow them down as possible. And they'd actually like to overcurl that top guard because of how high it is and how much the ice curls.
Can't go. Back 8, back 12.
Okay. Yeah, Raylan, maybe just
Digging.
Yeah, take it back. It's okay. Yeah.
Right back, Raylan. Hard.
Right. Hard. Okay, Kayla. Okay.
Very impressed with the calls that these young teams are making to during the sweeping to make the adjustments,
Is it overbearing?
recognizing that it may not be where it is perfectly, but making the call for the second best shot.
Okay.
Like that 14-5 number?
Now you can see Team Northern Ontario playing their backline weight shot. That's the call here.
Yeah, because I curled it.
Make a little less.
Okay.
Okay, you got it.
I like this too. You got it. Wait, let's go there! Yes! Pull through the arc! Hard! It's like hard! You gotta go all the way! Easy! Hard! You got it! Okay, well! Easy! Shot!
Good.
Good ball.
Good, wait. What'd you say?
Get there, just a little up.
And well executed.
Yeah, we did. Well, we need to get by.
It was really close to the guy.
The team's exchanging those hits in the back.
I don't know where it was.
It was very loud.
And Team Alberta really wants to try to keep this out in the open. Either a nose hit or a touch of a roll towards the outside, away from the guards.
10-5. 11-5.
Roll it under.
Roll it. Okay, go.
Nice, Kaylee.
And once they recognized it was rolling under, they wanted to roll it all the way under.
Good pass.
As you can see here, Northern Ontario, they don't necessarily even want to come to that stone at the back, but it is an option.
If we can get there. Okay,
Are we trying to face it or just beat you?
we take.
How far is it? Is it like here?
You're going to be back in. Yeah.
Back 8. Okay. So,
Make it.
like T on the same line.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay, so just like back 4, back 8.
Be thinking.
Kind of 15, 5, 16.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
So in this case, they are looking to draw right to
The
it.
biggest thing is getting buried. Once we're by that yellow.
Okay. So do you like 15, 5, 16?
So great conversation. Right to it would take it away and force Alberta to have to make some other draws on their last couple of shots. But even if it's a touch lighter, that still puts Alberta in a tough position.
Stop for lead.
Try to finish really close.
Top down.
Line fine. Whoa, no.
Check T. All there, really gliding. Back 4.
Clear up.
Right to it, girl. Back it.
Easy, easy, easy. How far back?
It's like great weight. Needed it to curl up about half a rock. It just bounced off, but it will sit for shot.
I think we just draw one in, and then if we're up a bit, we just have back. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
Okay. What are you thinking? Wait, back 12? Yeah, back 12.
All right, I'm back. Had a little interlude there.
Welcome back to the booth.
Jack of all trades. There's lots going on.
With 42 teams, absolutely.
Yeah, it's either that or straight draw.
So we've had a bit back and forth hits here, and Team Northern Ontario staying shot. Alberta's coming down basically with the same kind of weight that Northern Ontario was. Back line, tap it to sit a couple.
Right to it. Back east! Clean it! Back east! Back forward!
Line's good.
Let go! Back forward! Gotta go wait! T-line! Just freezing! T-line!
Where are you? Okay, Raylan, finish. Just leave it high.
Go, Raylan. We're back four.
Just here.
Okay. Easy.
We made the change. Nice draw.
Okay.
That's big player.
Just a little light, sorry.
I think maybe it's... Yeah.
Back left.
And they'd been looking to tap and kind of got caught in between two shots. So now Northern Ontario can sit shot and frozen and possibly take the deuce away for Team Alberta.
Check with girls, but...
Back four? Okay. So if we come like
15-5.
15-5?
Second last. Okay.
let's do it. I got 4 or 3 on the last one. Look for like 4 for 2, 4 10.
You got it.
Yeah, nice and easy. You got this.
So much positive communication out here, Helen.
I love it. And I love that all 4 of them are involved in different shots. And I love how they encourage each other when they're in the hack doing their pre-shot routine. It's great.
This is the last rock for Team Northern Ontario. Team Alberta with a hammer.
T! Back to room. Claire's gotta go. Okay, it's a lot. It's how up.
We're up. Like,
Back
back
forward.
eight.
Okay, then yeah, keep going.
Back 8.
Eat last. Yeah, you're running it. Hard. Hard.
You got it.
Hard, Claire, all day. Okay.
And they will sit shot 1. Not quite enough of a bump to sit 1 and 2. But where they roll to, you can now see there is a double available for Alberta.
Just really, really glad.
Yeah.
I got similar split though, 4 or 6.
We started down that path too.
It's just getting quicker, yeah.
Now, depending on the weight it throws here, there is a potential for 3.
I don't know what the double means.
But it is also tough to stick around with how active we've seen these rocks.
Yeah, straight to it, Claire. Nice release. You go.
Last rock and 2.
Nice shot, Claire.
And they will make it
Great
for
shot.
3. Team Alberta now with a 3-1 lead over Team Northern Ontario.
That was a great shot.
Good call,
You're right,
Claire.
the teams are out here to play, Helen.
I just want to
Let's take one more look at that shot. Great line call to pick up that 3 and to stick around. A tricky little shot. And as you mentioned, Helen, there are also the Under-18 boys on the ice here. Take a quick peek at their scores. We have Team Ontario 2 with a 2-0 lead over Team Newfoundland Labrador 1. Team Manitoba 1 picked up 3 in the first end over Team Newfoundland Labrador 2. And all tied up in the Northwest Territories and Ontario 1 game, 1-all. On the women's side, some quick updates. We still have a scoreless game in the New Brunswick and Newfoundland Labrador game. It is all tied up. Quebec number 1, Northern Ontario number 2, 1-all. And Team Northwest Territories picked up a single in end 2, but it's Team Saskatchewan with a 2-1 lead after 2 ends.
So the nice part about having the coaches down on the ice is the teams get to talk to their coaches between ends if they want to, and sometimes they do, and sometimes if they're at the other end, it doesn't really work. But we've got some incredible coaches here. So Derek, who coaches the Alberta team, you can just catch a little glimpse of, we just saw Lee for Northern Ontario and Derek for Alberta. Derek is a lawyer, and he really likes to hunt in his spare time. And a fun fact for Derek is he is great at parking boat-sized vehicles.
It's a good one for your resume.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Just keep it really light.
Well, and it's great too, because that's mimicking the national championships where the teams do get to have that interaction.
Oh, absolutely. And actually what we're looking to do is we want more coach interaction at our youth events. So we're encouraging all our associations next year to increase the number of coach interactions throughout the ends. And so all the coaches here will be, given sort of a format to follow next year. And we talked to all the coaches at the U21 Nationals as well, because the involvement of the coaches it's huge at this level.
And if you could touch on what you're doing with the coaches here, not only you sort of started going there, but there's a whole program behind for not only this one, but the U21s, if you'd like to touch on that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got, Curling Canada brings in a resource coach to help mentor the other coaches that are here. Because one of the key things with our sport is you often kind of coach in a silo. You don't get a chance to really ask people from outside your province or area. So when we get to a national event, we want them to interact more and share ideas. So this week, Morris Wilson is here on behalf of Curling Canada as a resource coach. And so he's set up some PD opportunities, professional development opportunities for the coaches. We've got coaches lounges so that the coaches can hang out. We really encourage the coaches to ask questions, learn from each other. And usually when you're sitting there beside another coach for 2 hours, they usually have a fair bit of communication. So the nice part is, Derek and Lee will be chatting throughout this game as well and getting to know each other.
It's fantastic to just see the opportunities that are coming up at the youth level, and like you mentioned, for coaches, just new, fresh ideas.
Yeah, and it's so nice to see. We see new coaches at all our national events, especially this one. We've got 42 coaches, which is fantastic. So some are coaching here at a first time at a national. Many of them have been former players. Some are parents. So lots of coaches have different connections to their teams, and it's exciting to see so many people give back to our sport. And if you saw the opening ceremonies last night, just the energy that these young people bring is so much fun, and it kind of fills everybody's bucket. When you hang out with young people who are motivated and want to learn and listen, it is very rewarding as a coach.
And you can see that some of this coaching has been paying off, like the level that these players are at, even that we've just seen through a couple ends of play already.
Oh, absolutely. And you've got, Lee Toner as the coach of the Northern Ontario team. I mean, Lee's been to the Briar. He coached Team McClure out of New Brunswick. 3-time U21 nationals and went to the Worlds, and he's got lots of experience with the Jacobs team in Northern Ontario. He's a previous Special Olympics coach. And just, on the side, he happens to be an ER doctor, and the assistant dean at the medical school, and, pretty incredible resume, not just on the ice, but off the ice. So, these kids have great role models as well.
Yep. Good shot.
And a great shot there from Northern Ontario, playing the hit and getting the flop in behind the guard.
Okay. I think that way.
Just a 9, guys. Okay, you got it, Raylan.
The team at Alberta playing that
Okay.
run back into the house. They'd like to spill both of those yellow stones.
Yep.
Easy. 9 on.
Easy.
8-5.
Whoa. No. Let it curl. Got it curl.
Yeah.
Oh, and just narrowly missing. But very close.
Flick Titan flicked it with her wrist, so I thought it was close. It just looked like it drift low.
And you can see barely put a paper between
So
those two
close.
rocks.
Just come here.
Yeah. I think it's a little slower down there. Yeah. 15-2.
A call from Northern Ontario is just to split the rings.
Got it going. Pretty close.
Close.
Really close. It's really gliding. You gotta go. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Don't let it go.
Not curling.
Gotta
Bring
go.
it here, maybe? Yeah.
It's fine. Even if it's black house.
14-9. Well, 14-6, sorry. Good shot. Good rush, guys.
What'd you get?
14-6.
Great shot to keep both in the rings.
Okay.
Nice time, Kaylee.
Yeah, you got
Get
it.
to it.
Nice release.
You got her.
Time down.
Yep.
Turn down.
Really hard. Whoa.
Okay.
And they were intending to play the roll. Try to stick around. I'll go right out the side, but nice weight control on that.
Let's just put it back.
Just like over there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get berries. Let's do it. 15-5. Yeah, we'll get it there. Like 4:25.
So you see on the Northern Ontario gloves, they've got some of their players have red tape on one side, green on the other, and that's to help with if it's really noisy out here and you can't really communicate, they're able to show the red for stop, green for go. So it's nice to see they communicate in different ways. Whether they're calling the hog-to-hog time or. What I like is when the thrower gives some feedback, like that felt really good, or a little bit up or whatever. So it's just nice to see so many different ways that they're communicating out there.
And pretty important considering there are 7 sheets of curlers plus some very rowdy fans out there.
Yeah, it's so fun to have the fans there, and we've got parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings. We've got other teammates from their own province cheering them on. The Quebec boys just showed up with wearing their Quebec flag as capes to cheer on the girls team, which is awesome. So it's so nice to see that camaraderie, and it's nice for the athletes too to have other games to come to watch and cheer them on.
Again, fantastic for the development of what you hope might be ahead. These players that we're seeing here are the future.
Absolutely.
They're the ones who we're going to be seeing at the Scotties, the Briars for years to come.
Yeah, and they come here, they make new friends, they meet new people, and you know what? You never know. You might end up curling with somebody along the way because you have no idea what your future holds, or if you'll move for curling or for school or family reasons, and you go to a new place and say, hey, I remember seeing you at the Under-18 Nationals, I don't know anyone here, and then you get on a curling team, and it becomes a real friendship outside of just this event.
It's really
Yeah,
gliding.
RJ, you're making it.
Hard.
Northern Ontario really working to try to get a piece of the rock, and they do. Mission accomplished.
That's okay.
Set it out a bit.
Okay, it's all good. 11-6.
Yep. Just 10 right on the nose is good.
How about that rock? It is either skill or bad luck.
That's awesome.
You got it. Nice release.
Team Alberta just playing the straightforward hit. And it is Team Northern Ontario with the hammer this end.
9. 9. 9 5. 9. Yep. 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 Head. Right up. Right up. Good go.
I like that.
Okay, let's go.
Touch left.
We're just 10.
Yeah, just 10. Stays pretty straight, but it'll finish.
10 roll or just nose? Yeah, I think just nose. Just nose. Okay, 10.
So Team Northern Ontario is calling for the nose.
Is it 10?
Oh, looks like they are trying to do a bit of a roll behind the guard.
Just straight through here. You got it.
Might be tough to. Don't think it's possible to be directly behind the guard and fully buried,
Got it.
but they'd like to try to get as close as possible to that.
Whoa!
Right off.
Stay close, stay close. Stay close for the roll.
Easy roll. No.
Hard roll.
No.
Okay,
And that will roll right out.
all good. Thank you. Just any curl up.
All good. Just hot.
Well, and we at Curling Canada just opened up the applications for the 2022 For the Love of Curling Scholarship application. So for all you young curlers out there with aspirations both on and off the ice, check out our website. Go to curling.ca and you'll see the application there. And we're going to be awarding 11 scholarships. They're all worth $2,500 each. So we look forward to seeing lots of phenomenal applications.
You got it, Claire.
We've had many of the previous scholarship winners competing at these national championships.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost becoming a who's who now. When we take a look at, the young aspiring curlers, they tend to stay motivated in the game, and they do a lot of great work volunteering and outside of our sport. And I think that's one of the real wonderful things about our curlers is they give back.
It really is, and that 2,500 goes such a long way to a young curler's development as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and if you're a young curler here in Oakville this year or this week, we'll be happy to get you involved. I've got Emily Deshane and Emma Artichuk. They're doing their live line scores right now, and Emily's going to be joining Danielle in the booth later today. So we're always happy to get you to help out if you're dropping by here this week. Just come find me, and we'll get you a volunteer job to do.
Helen's busy recruiting. I love it.
Why not?
Do you like that ice? I think I like it. Okay.
Throw my pants on. Follow time. All right. This is quite a bit of ice, but we do need to roll out. Are we just throwing a 10? I think so. Okay.
So this is the last rock for Northern Ontario.
Okay, let's do it.
Team Alberta didn't quite get it buried, maybe a piece, and it's an eyesore there. Well, you can see not quite. It is open, but that corner guard is an eyesore. So Team Northern Ontario taking the cautious approach. Low weight peel. Last rock for skip Mia Toner. And nicely
Nice
done.
throw.
So it will be Team Northern Ontario taking the hammer into the fourth end. Team Alberta with a 3-1 lead after 3 ends.
All right.
And we'll take another quick peek across the sheets. On the men's side, Team Ontario 2 with the 2-1 lead over Team Newfoundland Labrador 1. Manitoba 1, 3-1 lead over Team Newfoundland Labrador number 2. Team Ontario 1 with a steal of 2 in N3. They now have a 3-1 lead over Team Northwest Territories. On the women's side, Team New Brunswick with a big 3-ender in N3. So they now have a 3-0 lead over Team Newfoundland Labrador. Quebec picking up their deuce in N3, 3-1 lead over Team Northern Ontario number 2. And it was a steal of 2 for Team Northwest Territories, and they now have a 3-2 lead over Team Saskatchewan.
Corner. Okay, so that's 16-5. That is? Nice and positive. You got it. It's close. A little down. 1, 2, 2. Right here, girls. Starting to curl. Gotta go.
Okay, yep, as tight as you can.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, a little more, a little more.
It's good.
Okay, good shot. Atta girl, Clara.
Great throw. Really nice.
A great corner guard thrown.
Okay. Okay.
Team Alberta is essentially going to use their rock that's just biting the top 12 as a guard. There is so much beautiful curl here at the Oakville Curling Club, and kudos to Scott Foster and his crew for their work on the ice.
Yeah, and they work pretty fast. They're a heck of a crew going across all 7 sheets, and they're scraping in between every game. Even tomorrow, we've got 5 draws, and they'll be scraping every sheet in between. Absolutely incredible, and kudos to Scott and his team for their great work.
I can't say enough good stuff about this ice and how they work.
There's a great shot.
Yeah, nicely buried. That's about as close as you can get fully buried in that spot. Very nice.
Shows you how much it'll curl. That rock is in the top 12 foot. So when you have a high guard on this ice, it's not really guarding anything.
No, just an eyesore.
Just making sure you
There you go. Double takeout called for Northern Ontario. And it'll just be a single.
It's okay. Thanks.
Just tight. If you slip it, that's okay.
Again, started talking earlier a bit about how these teams is starting to, at the top level here, they're evaluating how best to make shots, figuring out ice, rocks, their throw, and why that's so important is tolerance. And that's how the top teams get to where they are, really, because you know you're not going to make 100% of the shots, but if you can get something out of every shot.
Absolutely. And I think we're starting to see they get younger and younger and have that experience to say, you know, like here, tight top 12. So they know that's where they want to be. They don't want to be at the T line. You know, you don't want to be deep. So, and that's I think a lot of it has to do with our players are playing more, but we have really experienced coaches that are able to help guide them to say, okay, this is plan A, but this is plan B. So make sure you work towards the tolerance, and like you said, if you get something out of every shot, you're going to have a lot of experience in your curling career.
Also such phenomenal coverage and role models that you also see from older curlers playing in the adult events, Briars, Scotties, and the players are real students of the game. They're watching it. They're seeing what those top players are doing and emulating it.
Yeah, and the nice part is, like, you could go to your local curling club and see, one of our top players in the world practicing. You know, so you can actually see somebody who is a role model to you, and
Thank you.
there's so much that you can take in. And what I really like about, you know, a lot of our top curlers is they will give back to anybody who wants to ask them questions, or, you know, just have a quick conversation with them. So they become personable, and you get to know them a little bit better, and then all of a sudden you start investing in them more when you're watching them on TV, because you're like, oh, I talked to her and she's so great. Oh, I saw him and he's so great. And so when you have that personal connection, it really, you know, makes you watch a little bit more in detail.
Going the other way? Okay, no, you're really out.
See if we sit.
Okay,
Needs to sit, and it will.
9-7. Yeah. Okay. Good girl, Lisa.
See, the team's patiently waiting for the curl and saying a few prayers for it to hang on, and it will.
Good throw, just that.
Team Northern Ontario electing to play the hit on the back. Another option, they could ignore it and come around the guard. Try generate a deuce that way.
10! Weight's good!
No.
10, 10, maybe a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
It's like 10, 2.
Okay, well.
10. Straight here. It's 10,
Good
4.
shot. Atta girl.
Great throw.
Good.
That was great. Wait.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. We could have came around there too.
10, 4. Good job.
I think we can wait.
10:44. Jay liked this one.
Yeah.
That was almost a lot there.
If they roll out, then on your accountability.
Team Alberta is happy to just continue the target practice at the back of the rings.
Here's up.
Just 10.
Heat. 10. Hard heat. Hard heat.
10. 10 up.
Hard heat.
10.
Yeah, you got it. Nice, Kaylee. Good throw.
Good throw.
And even though those seem like simple, straightforward shots in the back, it is so crucial for them to stick around.
Absolutely.
Hit.
Now that rock keeps moving up, it kind of takes away the corner guard,
10, you got it.
because they wouldn't be able to draw around the corner guard and be shot at this point.
10, 5, 11. Yeah.
We're down.
Really go. All the way, girls. Really gotta go. All the way. Hard, girls. Hard. Really hard. You got it. All the way. All the way.
Big scrub.
All good. Good job, Belle.
And that will roll out the back of the rings.
Okay.
Do you like the peel? Okay.
Okay.
This way?
Yeah. Okay. You got it, Kaylee. Good feel here. You got her.
So Team Alberta playing the peel, essentially they're happy to have Team Northern Ontario. They of course like to force to one, but at this point in this, it's probably be looking more like a blank unless there's a miss.
Okay, whoa, whoa. Whoa. That works. That's fine. Right out. Hard, hard, hard.
Right out, right in. Yeah, get it in. Hard. Okay, that's good,
Okay,
Kaylee.
Kaylee, that's
And also a very solid plan B, rolling onto the rings.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's a hit.
I guess.
Roll in.
Yeah. Yeah, keep it mixed. Okay, so just more than your last.
You can see the skip of the Northwest Territories. She had her broom right between the two sheets there, trying to go around a corner guard. So there's lots of curl here across the sheets, which is really fun for these curlers.
10, weight's good. 10. Maybe a little more. 9-7.
9-8.
Okay, all good.
Hard out, man. Hard out.
And talked about the beauty of the houses and the rocks being so active. It's very easy to be able to remove the rock, even with that low weight, and just clipping a piece of it, as you can see, but it spins right out of the rings.
Just give us a couple feet less than your last one.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that was back slow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was swept quite a bit though, and it was, but it was to the outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just nice. You got it.
This will be Claire Booth's first rock in N4. Looking for the draw of the top 4.
Line's good, all you.
T-line. T-line back. Top 4. Little back. Back 8. Back 4.
How's the curl?
Coming off.
Just
Back 4, back 8. Coming
Back
off.
8.
Back 4. Back 8.
Back 8. Back 8, back 12.
Sliding. Back 8.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
And job done. Mission accomplished.
That works alright.
What?
That works alright. Yeah.
Okay, let's hit it. Right here. Just a 10. Can I have a touch less? Yeah, good.
Okay. Just 10, Mia?
Yeah.
Straight to 10.
And the hit is the call. At this point, Northern Ontario, it's in their best interest to just hit it out and try to generate their deuce in the next
I
end.
might throw a little bit more.
Okay, so closer to 9.5 then?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Touch more, Val. Yeah.
Alright, you got it.
And it's also important early on in the week to make these seemingly more simple and straightforward shots, like the nose hits, the draws, the 8-foot, draws the 4-foot. Those are all very important shots to make. I mean, again, this is only day 2 of competition.
Yeah, and this is where you build your confidence, you know, by learning how to play just a down weight hit and stick, or how do you get that roll? What kind of weight do you need to throw? How many rotations do you need to throw on the rock? And yeah, there's so much to learn, and you know, first game for both these teams, so they really jumped into it. So I think they're doing really well. I think they're picking up on the ice. They're throwing the rock well. You know, they're learning to how to manage the rock. I think they're, you know, it's pretty impressive for their first game.
So loud in here, I had no idea what was happening.
You could hear that comment there, so loud out here. Well, it really challenges, back to your point earlier, Helen, hearing the different ways you have to communicate, and it challenges some of those ways when some are taken away. So if you can't hear each other, your nonverbal communication is that much more important.
Get that way.
Yeah. And then
Absolutely.
We're gonna have to be a little more aggressive with the guards.
Big scrub to stick around, make contact, and roll out the rings.
Okay, that's good.
See that broom again, the Northern Ontario, or that Northwest Territories player. I think that's so funny. They're trying to get around that corner guard there. Looks like she's playing on our game sheet.
It's all good. Yeah.
And this will be a throw through for Team Northern Ontario. So it is a throw through. Important to get a read out of the ice. So they're choosing play inside out. Get a look at what that is doing. So it will be a blank end here in N4. Team Alberta with a 3-1 lead over Team Northern Ontario. And we will be heading into the break, and we'll be back with you after a few moments. So stay tuned for the second half. Welcome back to the Oakville Curling Club here in Oakville, Ontario. We are well underway, halfway through our feature matchup here at the 2022 Under-18 Curling Championships. We have Team Alberta 2 taking on Team Northern Ontario. My name's Danielle Inglis, and I am joined in the booth with Helen Radford. And we've had quite a start to the first half of this game, Helen.
Oh yeah, both teams, they're ready to play. So both of them had a chance to talk to their coaches during the fourth end break. So the coaches have a chance to, just give some general observations, get some feedback from the girls. And so I think both teams I think they're both going to come out aggressive in the second half.
So as a coach, what would you be telling Team Northern Ontario at the break? What would be some of your words of advice?
Well, I think you want to learn from what you were just doing. Do you have a handle on the ice? And do you know what kind of weight to throw? And I think, Northern Ontario is in a position where they need to get a few more rocks in play. And so probably mentioning, and they were doing a great job of positioning of rocks, the guards. You can't have a guard that's too high. Like Alberta just dropped one just over the hog line. That's actually not going to be able to guard much. So you'll see where the Northern Ontario skip is tapping her broom to have a tighter guard, because that's going to be, something that they'll be able to hide behind.
And on the flip side, if you were chatting with the Team Alberta woman at the break, what would your thoughts be?
Oh, I think I think both teams are playing pretty well, but I think, that's not probably where they wanted to put their first stone was just over the hog line. But, I think keep the communication up. I think they're doing a really good job of sharing, whether it's the thrower or the sweepers, the skip, whoever's in the house, just keep learning. Every shot, keep learning.
Waist better. Try it again. Fall forward.
Might be a touch-up.
It might die. Coming off.
Question for you, because you're from this area. I've been staring at this big sign the whole time I've been here. Oakville Curling Club, home of the world left-handers. Do you know what that is all about?
So they host the World Left-Handers Curling Championship every year and bring together a bunch of lefties and to face off.
Really?
Yes.
Every year they hold a world championship.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah. As a righty here,
I'm a righty too.
Never participated, but seen many pictures of it. It looks like everybody just has a great time.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
I mean, seems like everyone good-naturedly gives Southpaws a lot of grief, so it's great to see them having a whole championship together where no one is giving any grief at all.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure it's a very social event as well.
Starting to curl. Jay's rock. It's really gonna go.
It's just been great to see how curling has come back really across Canada through this pandemic. We're not through it yet, but we're learning how to manage it better. And that's resulting in getting back to our championships, our curling.
Absolutely. So there's a great indication there of, I think that conversation with Lee in between the fourth ends to say, hey, if you throw up a corner guard, use it. Threw up a great corner guard, and that was a great draw behind it.
What is your split? 425, 425, okay. Yeah. Just need to curl it. Okay. All right.
And Team Alberta, big scrub to get it by that corner guard. And it will just kiss it. Now, what happened there? It's still in the free guard zone. So it will be coming back up.
Did you see the circle?
Oh, it's there.
Okay. Like there?
What they're looking for is the running surface there. Quite often it will leave a bit of an indent in the mark if it's been sitting there for a little bit. So that's what they were referring to.
You like playing this now? Yeah, I don't mind that. Huh? No, I like this.
I like this to freeze.
Draw?
Just freeze on it, yeah.
You can barely see it.
Just freeze.
Okay. I don't love that.
You can see like none of it.
I kind of like the hat. Do you want to play back line? Just have it back.
You can see
like not even an eighth.
Like it's not even.
So we're going to have a quick conversation at the hog line.
Yeah.
But if like I could, that would be the only thing.
Okay, do you just freeze?
I just like you
Okay, we can play the freeze then.
like you could.
So really both shots that they're talking about are there. Because that
anything,
guard
we could tap
that
it
you were
back.
talking about earlier, Helen, it's just over the hog line. The way this ice curls, you absolutely could play a back line hackish weight and play the hit, sit two. But the team just feel more comfortable with the freeze, and that's what they're playing.
I think it's great that they have time to talk about it. So all these games are timed, and they have to keep the flow going. But, you know, at different times in the game, you do want to stop and have a little bit more of a conversation so that everybody's kind of understanding why you want to call a certain shot and making sure everyone's on the same page.
Okay. Yep, right to it, right to
And in the end, I like how they defaulted to the thrower too.
Yeah.
That can be pretty important.
There's a shot of the time clock there.
Each team starting with 30 minutes off the bat for 8 ends of play.
So, and after 4 ends, you want to try to have around 17 minutes or so, 18 minutes if you can, and you'll see that both teams are fairly close to that.
Yeah, I think.
Well, sorry.
Okay, just straight up to it. Straight release, you got it.
Team Alberta going after this rock that's half buried behind the guard. Get by the guard and just get it out of the rings.
Just threw a 10-5 when I strike 12. She threw that really well.
Do you like that?
Yep. Okay.
Should I leave it background or that? But I think we leave it double.
Do you like a touch more or no? Okay.
Okay, it's like 14-8. Yeah, you got it. Go floor. Yeah, you got it.
And Team Northern Ontario playing the draw behind the guard. Like to bury it fully right behind in front of the tee line.
Yeah, they have a couple of options here of what they could do. So, you know, this is what the team has decided for this shot.
Okay, yeah, roll that one over. Roll it over hard. Roll it in, roll it in.
It's like great weight, but it will kiss the guard. Now what's nice is where it ended up, it's all lined up onto the redstone. So it was a great, maybe not plan B, but plan C.
Oh, good catch by the player on the other sheet to catch that rock that was flying over.
I think it jammed. You could just draw another one in this way. If you're like, you freeze in here. Okay, I think it's probably safer. Or you can just score it too. It's up to you.
Yeah, what do you have if you take that away? Or what do they have?
They have the freeze on ours. I don't mind that though.
You don't mind the guard?
Yeah.
I don't mind it, just like a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Alberta's getting in a bit of a dangerous situation here. They are sitting shot, but those two Northern Ontario rocks are really not lined up, and they're playing a guard on those two, but the thing is they can't guard both shots, so that guard, again, that's just over the hog line, is very high, and Northern Ontario could get to it with this next shot.
Okay, hold on. Where are you? Kate, never Kate. Never Kate.
Kite, really, coming off. Kite.
Over and off.
This is the great part about video.
It's just annoying.
So, you know, teams can go back and watch these games on YouTube and take a look at the shots. We do a lot more video now, and the national team program and next gen, and there's so much that can be learned from it that you go back and talk it through and say, okay, this is what actually happened. Because it's great to have, you know, the sort of the stats in front of you, but it's way more powerful to be able to go back and say, okay, and you can, you know, they can hear themselves talking and going through that process. So there's so much to learn, which is great.
Straight through.
So the shot has been called to play backline weight on the rock, shot rock in the top 4.
Give you a little guy. Line. Really gotta go. Hard roll off the guard. Okay, just a little light.
Seems as though it was a little bit of a mistrust in that spot that it would curl and underthrown, but fortunately where they rolled to, they might have taken away that shot for themselves. Might still be there, but they've certainly made it a lot tougher.
Like someone right here?
I think so. Yeah.
Hey, that's all they have.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You got it. Just a touch. Similar's pretty good, Kaylee.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Alberta's got a couple options here, but we know Northern Ontario is going to want to clean something up.
So another guard coming here from Team Alberta.
Little less. Two. Freeland. Two. Easy.
What?
Two. Easy. It's good. Whoa. Two. No, let it sit. Coming off. Let it sit. Let it sit down.
This is looking pretty close to perfect.
Really nice.
That's
Kaylee.
good, yeah.
Nicely done.
Good throw, Kaylee. Good shot. Yeah. Good throw. Just peel it, yeah.
And here comes Northern Ontario on to move as much granite as possible.
Yep, hard girl. Gotta go. Okay, roll it. All good.
And that will stick around.
They only have the tap on us. The tap away.
could
Like,
draw,
tap us
too.
away. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're ever here, that's okay. You just can't be here.
Yeah. Or even here. Well, yeah, here's really good.
Yeah, that took away everything.
And
Any
then if
kind
I'm
of run
right,
that
that's
they
the
might have.
tolerance. If you like that, just play for here, and if I'm here, that's fine.
I think so.
Okay, that's okay.
So great conversation about tolerance. They're looking for the corner guard on the rock in the top 8. Even a little light in this situation still does the trick with the guard.
I think play for the freeze on the yellow.
If we go back one shot for Northern Ontario and you talk about tolerance, you really wanted to make sure that at bare minimum you peeled out that stone.
Yeah, definitely.
Ideally, you would have liked to have seen a few rocks go, but now that they've left another rock out, there are 3 guards up there and a possible 4th one to come. But still some pressure on Team Alberta to make their shots in order to possibly get a steal.
One point, Pepe! Just see? Go forward! Hey, two! Just two! One!
The last minute, they were trying to let it curl up.
That was weird. I thought she slid pretty slow.
You should have played the bounce off the yellow.
How much? None? Sorry?
Okay. I still like it.
What are you asking?
Do you like back line?
If you roll here.
Yeah, it's okay. We just gotta get rid of this. I like back line, even if we just tap it
Do
back.
they know it's overburied?
The tap is okay.
It's overburied by like this much.
So you can hear the back end talking about it. They have a good perspective to be able to see. The shot is absolutely there
Yeah.
with back line, back 8. The front end, it doesn't look so nice from the other end as we can see in the camera shot, but again, it curls more than enough to make this shot.
Oh, this shot is definitely there.
I'm gonna throw like just halfway.
Halfway? Okay, so that's like...
No, not half.
I think that's the advantage when you're in the house and you see a lot of rocks coming towards you. You can see those shots a little bit better than, somebody who's at the other end who, isn't following every single rock sort of coming towards you. So, I think she's got a pretty good idea that this will definitely finish well, especially if she throws the weight that she wants to throw.
Mia Toner with a tap back here in N5.
G! Back line! G! Straight! Hard!
There it goes. There it goes.
Hard!
And just
Great
like
shot.
that. Sitting 3.
Good shot, girls.
See, big scrub to get by the guard.
And they were scrubbing it to get by the other one in the house, too. So, you know, there is a lot of curl.
And really, you just, one of the hardest things can be trying to believe that.
Yeah. Especially the beginning of the event. If you're not familiar with this style of ice and swing at your home club, you know, it's an adjustment.
But believe what you see.
Like, do you want to throw a little less or?
Kaylee, do you ever just freeze to it? It's dead buried.
I think, yeah.
What? Mine's not going to move that much. And it's dead buried. Over buried, if anything. Do we ever just freeze to it and make them draw for 2?
Yeah, you could. I like that. And if you ever tap.
Freeze, tap a little, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the shot. Okay.
So really good recognition from Claire about her release versus Mia's release, and she was feeling that her intern wouldn't move as much as Mia's. So
Yeah, I think this is the
when she got to the hack, made the change up for the freeze.
Just top 4.
Yeah, just give us a bit more than that last one.
I think that's a really good scoreboard call as well.
You got it, Claire.
Line's really good.
Back in!
All you.
Back in!
Back 4. Line's really good.
Hard Kate.
Easy, Rylan.
Go, Raylan, go, Raylan.
Big scrub for the freeze.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And they will make it.
Good throw.
Great
brushing.
Great team shot.
We could try this. Or we could try this.
Looks like yellow is sitting only 1.
We could also come this way, but I think I like this.
Okay.
You don't think that yellow will get in the way, eh? No.
What are the angles?
Okay. I think it'll be a
I mean,
little bit tight.
You can see here just
Do you like this one?
great control with that brushing, sweeping for the distance and to keep it straight. They'll nestle right in there. Beautiful shot.
52.
It's going to be close to yellow.
So 52.
I think it's
And
still
where is
there.
that?
It might
That
get
one's-
tight to the yellow.
Is that one like top 4?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like-
so 15. Yeah, because we can drag it there, but we don't want to.
Now, Team Northern Ontario is going to have to negotiate a few things. There's not only those corner guards out there, but also the way it curls. They've got to watch out about those rocks in the top house.
Sorry? 15 right on the dot.
15.
Yeah, they haven't played too many draws in this particular path, so there's a little bit of
Nice and easy.
learning as she lets the rock go.
This will be about the second rock down this path. First one in end 1. We have the last rock, end 5. Team Northern Ontario draw the 4-foot for the deuce.
Top 8!
Line's good. Top 8.
Kind of gliding!
Yep.
Yeah, I think you gotta go for weight!
Hard everything.
Oh, really curling! Okay, yeah, keep going. Okay, well, you're down there. Yeah, okay.
It's like not quite enough weight, so it will be a single point for Team Northern Ontario.
Yes.
Team Alberta maintaining their lead now 3-2, and they will have the hammer heading into end 6.
Just a touch lower out there.
And we will take a look at the other games on the ice here at the Oakville Curling Club. On the women's side, we have Team New Brunswick #1 with a 4-1 lead over Team Newfoundland Labrador. Team Northern Ontario 2 stole 4 in end 5, and they are now up 7-3 over Team Quebec 1. Couple blank ends by Team North that we just saw in ours, followed by that 1 point in our feature game. So we've got Team Alberta with a 3-2 lead over Team Northern Ontario. And it was a huge 6-ender for Team Saskatchewan in end 4. And they are up 8-2 over Team Northwest Territories. On the men's side on the ice, Team Ontario number 2, 4-1 over Team Newfoundland Labrador. Team Manitoba number 1, 3-2 over Team Newfoundland Labrador 2. And it has been all steals from Team Ontario number 1. And they have a commanding 7-1 lead over the Northwest Territories.
You gotta go. Yep, hard, as much as you can. Hard, girls.
Again, you can follow along with all of the scores on Curling Canada's website, curling.ca/scoreboard.
A little more. Good shot, Claire. Good rush, girls.
And this is not the only championship happening right now. We also have our mixed doubles wheelchair curling team.
Similar to
They are
coming this way.
They are playing the inaugural championship, and they are currently staying in 5th place in Pool B with a 2-3 record with 3 games left to play. Likely needs to win them all to secure a place in the top 3 and advance to the playoff round. And tomorrow they will be taking on Team Turkey, followed by Team Czech Republic. And wishing them all the best, Maria and Jamie.
Really hard.
And Team Alberta just coming up shy. It seems that side of the ice is a stickier than the players are anticipating. We've seen a couple rocks come up short, including Northern Ontario's last rock on N5.
Yeah, it's also when they get into a path that they haven't played. You know, it's sometimes you're expecting a wait where rocks have been continuously going down a path. It gets quicker, it gets quicker, it gets quicker, and then you get into one where nobody's been yet. So the speed can be just a little bit different.
14.
And you've got to keep an eye on what happens throughout the game too. Not only which rocks have been down there, but what's going on, how many fans are in the stands, if the game ends early. So many factors to consider. Team Northern Ontario slid to the back, so Team Alberta playing the straight come around to the top 4.
I think. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because it really just done. Okay. Yeah. We got it again.
Such great camera work on the athletes when they're sliding out. There's so many great deliveries out there. It's wonderful to see. They're balanced. They've got great line. They've got release the rock really well, communicate well. Like every year I'm more impressed with, you know, the quality of the technical side of our game.
I know we already talked about it earlier, but that speaks to the level of coaches that are out there. And then also the players really being students of the game. And
absolutely.
Coaches can say as much as they like, but if a player doesn't take it in or put it into practice, well, that's up to them. And it seems like they are.
That's one of the reasons we want to have more young players come to these national events so they can kind of see what's curling like across the country and meeting new people, and it motivates you to sort of work to get back here and, you know, to get this experience, because there's nothing that you can trade for the experience of actually being in a national event.
I couldn't agree more. At every opportunity you have to play at the next level up from where you've been is just a whole different experience. And those experiences really accumulate as you progress through your curling career, and you can build off them. Even something like being on this live stream for the players.
Absolutely.
Huge.
Yeah.
Because one day it may be TSN.
For sure. And next year, this age group, we've got our Under-18 Nationals. That'll be in February in Timmins, Ontario, where we'll have 42 teams again, which is fantastic. And we have the Canada Winter Games. That'll be in PEI after our Nationals for Under-18 boys and Under-18 girls. And we have Under-20 mixed doubles for the first time at our Canada Games. So we're super excited about that. So this particular age group, we know they've kind of missed out with COVID, but the ones that are up and coming have a lot of opportunity in front of them.
Not to mention, talk about there might have been some missed opportunities here at Under-18, but there are university and college championships out there as well. You also saw the Best of the West that was going under 30. So again, the opportunities out there are huge for young players right now.
Yeah, in Curling Canada, we're starting a new event starting in September. It's an Under-25 Next Gen Classic. So we're going to have 10 of our top teams, under 25 teams for men, women, and we're going to have 20, up to 20 Under-25 mixed doubles teams. So we're definitely looking to expand, opportunities for our young athletes to compete, against the best. And yeah, that Best of the West event was great. It was great to watch that.
All good. Just curled there.
And nice to see our young players get involved. Matt Dunstone and Dustin McCush, I know they did a lot of work on getting that organized, and there were a lot of people involved. And that's what we need. We want to grow our youth game, and we need our youth players to jump in and help along the way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crucial. It just give back to the game that's given you so much, and that's really how you grow it.
Absolutely. And I have to say, wherever I go, I get the same feedback. Like even this morning, I met with the one of the people at the hotel, and she said, wow, these curlers, they're so polite, they're so kind, and we love that they decorate their balconies, and there's streamers everywhere and balloons, and they seem so happy. And it's wonderful to be involved in a sport like that, and when you get good feedback, it's fantastic. I think good breeds good, and we've got a lot of amazing young people out here.
The sport is in good hands.
Get it fighting if you can. Sorry.
Not fighting.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
So you've got Team Alberta sitting shot rock, but the second shot is Team Northern Ontario at the back.
I like the draw.
Yeah.
So they have a couple options here. They had looked at the hit, but elected to play the draw. Very smart move. They could get shot out of this one and put themselves in a really good position.
Let's go. T. Claire's rock. It's all there.
We're all there.
It's got a curl.
T, Q.
Hard curl. Yeah, curl. Yeah, both. Top house. Yep, right here, girls.
We're there. We're all there.
Okay. Yeah, you can finish it a little. Good. Nice shot, Val.
And shot rock.
Really nice.
Nice finish.
I like the run. Okay.
You talked about the two shots. You could play a double peel, but the other option, a run. If this is made nicely, they could even get a run double here and sit possibly 4 after this.
That was great sweeping.
It was, and made contact with the second yellow, but that'll jam at the back.
Okay, just tight.
You can see they're scrubbing just over curled, but well done on the run. Northern Ontario playing the come around again.
Just a little tight pails, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was.
Line is looking great.
Yeah. Yeah, a little more. Yeah.
Just get a piece tucked under there, so well done.
The run is not there anymore.
It's not.
I don't think the run is there. It's too tight to the yellow.
Yeah.
Are we shot? No,
just double peel them?
Okay.
I don't know.
It's just hard. Double peel? Yeah, we could. That's really hard,
You
but
can see a good shot of the
like that.
the fans in the stands,
Okay, so
staying cozy with their blankets,
Okay.
and they're cheering.
Now let's just give me it, Kaylee. Okay, you got it, Kaylee. You got it.
They will be playing the run back.
It's good.
good, good, good. Hard, hard, hard,
And another beautiful run.
Okay.
You see the Northern Ontario stone stuck in at the back, but it is Alberta with shot rock.
Like, as long as we're buried, we're good.
Okay, so it's like we haven't done one yet.
Can I have a touch more?
What's important here too is that they try to get even more tucked behind that red rock at the top, so the run isn't there again, or the run double in that case. So this is,
Okay, same draw value.
though it is a
Do it. Same
a
spot.
somewhat straightforward draw to the forefoot, it actually is more technical than it appears on the outset. Really, really need to get a piece
Let's
behind,
do it.
even if it's a bit deep. That's pretty key.
Nice and easy.
What'd you get in her split here?
409.
Okay. Softer.
Really close. Hello, top board. Hard line, hard line.
Line's good! Line's good! Line's good! Claire, Claire! Hi, Claire, help me!
So who would have thought? Yeah, who would have thought they would make 3 perfect draws?
Yeah!
So they can
Great line.
too.
Great shot.
Yeah, for the third time in a row, sitting shot. You can see that great scrub at the end. Sweeping for curl and for weight.
It's just more risky.
Great patience. Great brushwork.
Northern Ontario draws around. Alberta plays a run back. Northern Ontario draws around. Alberta plays a run back.
Groundhog Day.
It is, and it's great curling.
It is.
Like, this is great shot making. Angles are not in Alberta's favor now for a run back.
I think so too.
Yeah, we could just play the peel.
It's just
I think I like the peel better because then they have to make the guard perfect. Okay. And then I just have the tack.
That shows the skill level, though. It's pretty high now.
Okay, she's
It
taking the
really is
middle.
impressive seeing what the players are doing.
No, that's
I was in Stratford and was thoroughly impressed with the under-21 players. Really.
Absolutely.
We could try to play it. Yeah, and if I'm wide, I peel. Yeah. Do you like normal or normal? I think normal. Okay.
So again, there is a slight overlap, so they have to just hair by the yellow guard in order to make a shot.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
It's really close. If we just peel, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, they know the line.
So this is first rock and N6 for Skip Claire Booth. And that
So close.
just kiss it. Now, when they did talk about the peel was okay, but what they meant is they'd like to peel their own.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
We have this. Did we guard that?
I
We
think
also have this run.
I think we.
What's her easiest shot?
She has this. We like that. It's tough because what are their shots? They have that.
Do you hate guarding this shot? What if we come right here?
And this is in the time here. Second.
What I think we can figure it out. 6-10, let's save it.
Okay.
Oh, right
so they
here is
have
a good
this,
spot.
And they have
I
this.
like this spot.
I just like splitting center. You're guarding both shots. This is not there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
If we can just closer to this as possible.
Yeah, okay. So right here then?
Yeah, because I don't think this is a moment where, yeah.
I think this is good because that takes away that and it takes away this. Splitting center.
Where do you like your room? Just gotta be like,
So they did have an option if they wanted to call a timeout there, and they said to each other, I think we can figure this out. I love it.
You know what? There was a lot of good discussion on that shot, talking about, well, what are her shots? So first of all, you've got to evaluate what's your opposition got, and they know that she has something on both sides. There are multiple shot options there, from taps to the same run to that double tap we see there. They don't have a big rock to use, so you've got to place this card in the shot that's most likely to be made. So that factored into their decision making.
I wonder if that'll ever happen some year when you get 7 rocks of the same size and then you get one that's a little bit bigger. Or maybe you get 6 that are the same. One's a little smaller, a little more narrow. One's a little bigger. Then you get to decide when you pull them out.
You know what?
I need the big rock. I need the big guard here.
I'd be in favor. I've said I've wanted a big rock quite a few times over the years.
Looks like, girls.
Yeah, go hard.
Gotta get that over. They're working.
Okay, well.
Oh, that was a very confident whoa call.
I don't think the sweepers were gonna listen to that one.
don't need too much.
Now,
Or either tapping.
where they put the rock, they wanted that deeper because, as you can see from this angle, that double tap is still there, and that the yellow rock is really just an eyesore in this case.
They took away the water.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, no, it's not there anymore. It's covered a piece of the red. So.
Well, there's the angle run, but
No, because it rolls out.
You can just see the Quebec boys in the photo there sitting on the stands with their flag wrapped around them with their capes.
what you were throwing earlier.
So yesterday we had the opening ceremonies. It was awesome. We told them it was Olympic style, make noise, bring props, have fun. The boys brought their flags. It was really cute. I think they probably keep them a little warmer too.
Absolutely.
Back 12.
Here we go. Last rock of the 6th end.
Back in!
Big scrub for the double tap.
It's close.
Well done! Really gotta go.
Got the first one, but not enough weight, and it will be a steal of 1 for Team Northern Ontario.
Wow, she had a great line there.
All tied up in our feature game after 6 ends. We are 3-all.
Probably appropriate. This is a strong game.
Take a quick peek at the other games on the ice. Here you're seeing the Saskatchewan Northwest Territories game. Saskatchewan with that big 6-ender in N4, and they also got a steal 1 in N5. They have a 9-2 lead. And we have Team Northern Ontario 2, 7-6 over Team Quebec. Team Quebec trying to make their way back into it with a 3 in N6. Team Newfoundland Labrador still chasing Team New Brunswick despite a steal 1 in 6. It's New Brunswick with the 4-2 lead. Then over on the men's side, we have our first final of the draw. We have Team Ontario 1 with a 9-1 final score win over Team Northwest Territories. Team Manitoba with the steal of 3 in N6. They have a 7-2 lead over Team Newfoundland Labrador 2. And a steal of 2 for Team Ontario 2. And it is 6-1 over Team Newfoundland Labrador. And we're about to get underway in our 7th end of our feature matchup. Team Alberta 2 from the Calgary Curling Club taking on Team Northern Ontario 1 from Curl Sudbury. In the booth, Helen Radford. My name is Danielle Inglis.
Stay close.
And we are thoroughly enjoying our feature matchup game.
Starting to curl now.
Yeah, this feels like a game we could see later in the week too.
Okay, this is coming.
These are pretty strong teams.
15-9.
And it's 7th end tied. And Alberta has hammer, so we will figure out very quickly what the strategy is for Northern Ontario and for Alberta.
Okay.
And speaking of later on in the week, can you talk a little bit about how the playoff format works?
Yeah, so every team will advance to playoffs. And that was one of the goals that we wanted to bring to this event, was everybody had their round robin play in 3 pools, and then after the round robin is over, we'll have the championship pool, and then we'll have consolation pools, so that every team will experience how it is to play in a playoff at a national event. And that's the nice part, is after the first round robin, then teams are matched up closer to their skill level and their win-loss record, and those will be very competitive games at the end of the week as well. So it's nice that they're going to get lots of games in this week, lots of experience, and to play on such great conditions, you know, is definitely going to help them long term.
A strong start for this end. Team Ontario, beautiful tight guard. Alberta not hesitating, putting that rock in behind. Northern Ontario now playing the freeze.
I think we're going to see a lot of rocks in play this end.
Hard girls all the way, gotta go. Gotta go, all the way.
If you're Northern Ontario, you'd like to try to force Alberta to a single point so they can take hammer in the last end.
Absolutely.
And if you're Alberta, if you're not blanking the end, you're looking for your deuce at least.
Yeah, which is what they're doing. They're calling it to the win. They don't want to have too many rocks in play, not too much junk. Want to have more of a straightforward deuce as opposed to a complicated one.
And that's the difference between, say, club play or Bondsfield play versus these national championships. Every shot makes such a big difference, and you can see right from the outside here how much even this second lead rock will impact the entire end.
Oh, absolutely. You'll see Northern Ontario go after that shot, and where they roll will matter too.
What kind of weight do you have?
Like 10? Yeah.
Straight to 10, you got it.
Well, here's a fun fact that I bet you didn't know. I grew up in Oakville.
No way.
I did. I lived here for 8 years when I was younger. So before elementary school and elementary school.
Ah,
I know.
no way. So were you a curler at this time
No,
towards the end and all?
no. I was into every other sport except curling. My sister curled. Actually, she curled out of the Oakville Curling Club.
Okay.
Represented Ontario at the Canada Winter Games a few moons ago. My cousin Marjorie MacArthur, she still curls out of here. Yeah, so I've got friends and family in town, and so this week I'm able to see some people that I haven't seen for a while, and it's wonderful. It feels really good to be back here.
Oh, so nice. Well, that is a fun fact.
I know.
And now that speaks to what you were talking about earlier. You never know where you could end up in Canada and who you might be playing with or what sport you might end up playing.
Exactly. Oh yeah, if you asked me when I was, their age out there, what are you going to do when you grow up? I'd be like, I'm not going to be curling. I'm not going to be involved in curling. And look at me. I got the dream job. I don't even feel like I'm working. I enjoy it so much.
That is the dream.
Yeah, 15. I like 15. I got it. You got it.
Back here with that rollout. Team Northern Ontario can play the freeze.
I think we're all there. Line only. It's good,
Okay, whoa.
Back four. Really gliding. Not bad.
Do we need, okay, yeah, we're hanging.
Off that.
Yeah, hard.
So they just got caught in between the two shots. At one point they were thinking of coming around and just that little chap off into the open.
Those are the ones you want back.
You got it, Raylan.
You want to be able to make that decision a little earlier and not end up with that half shot.
You know what? Sometimes you have to make that mistake a few times over your curling career.
Definitely.
Hopefully you'll make it less as you go on. Another crucial shot. Team Alberta playing the hit, wanting to stick around as well to entice Northern Ontario to chase it. Made some good contact, but it was pretty solid weight, so that went right out the side.
Well, and that one didn't move at all, so she must have just thrown that one better. They got very similar weight, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like 15.
Yeah, it's 15. Same as you can throw in. You got it.
Like 405, 410.
Yeah. Okay. Really good, James! Top 4! James, really gotta go! It's way out there! James!
She's in a different path here.
Gotta be married! Gotta be married! Hard, James! Hard both! Hard both!
Trying to drag that as far as they
Wait, a
can.
little more, a little more, a little more.
So I had great weight there, just waiting on the line for most of that shot. And it is half open, so, and this is a familiar spot. The teams were playing down here 2 ends ago. I know this is a spot that can curl, so they can easily use that half weight to hit and roll. Sweeping to try to make a curl, and they'll get it, and it will go right out, but of course not saving the shooter.
11-4, so she was out.
I like the same weight.
A bit of Groundhog Day here again.
Yeah, same weight's good. Let's just watch the line. We got it.
Again, the line is, well, you need line and weight for this one, but really to make this perfect, you need good line to fully bury it.
Little less! Close, a little less. Top 8! Okay, middle down! Gotta be Jay! Jay! Gotta go! Okay, hard weight, hard weight! Go, hard girls, hard!
They're scrubbing to even get this one in, and
Get it in.
they had the line, but
Okay, that's alright.
weight won't be enough to get into the rings.
That's alright. Don't worry about it.
Just a little bit left. Like, I'm gonna take my jacket off. Maybe a little.
It's okay.
So big opportunity for Team Alberta to sink a second one in.
Yeah, three is alive right now. That's for sure.
It is, but again, to keep that 3 alive, you gotta make sure you keep that just biting top 4. Top 4 is a good spot. Don't want to go too much deeper than that.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
I think we need to take this back. Yeah, I think we need to take it.
Okay, you gotta take it way back then. Take it way back.
Hard.
Take it way back.
Hard.
Way back.
So they did catch that in the nick of time. There was almost a little too much talking there. I need to make a quicker decision, but in the end, they made it back there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's get it good here.
So kudos. They brought back far enough so that if Northern Ontario happens to come to it, they won't be shot rock.
I like this ice. Oh, that's cool.
Like right there is good.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, both teams are having opportunities. So it just matters sort of when they capitalize on them.
Okay, I say it's close to 15, eh? Yeah, it's 15. Okay, it's getting better. Yeah.
All right, let's do
More
it.
people throwing down. Yeah.
Agree.
Route just a touch longer.
Great chat about the path and how many rocks have been going down here. So crucial information from the front end.
And it's important for players to know their role. You know, those sweepers to know what paths have you thrown down, what information can you relay to help your teammate make their shot.
Harder, okay?
Mine's good. Got lots of room.
I think we're a little up. Whoa, it's
We're
sliding.
out there, Jay.
It's like T.
Jay,
Back.
Becky.
It's got lots.
Okay, easy then. No.
I think you can go mid J though.
Stay close.
Okay, that's okay.
And it will stop just in time for shot.
Are we shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're shot.
Yeah, Alberta's got to do something with it.
Very.
Punch up.
Yeah,
So we're
same.
cute.
Exactly. Okay, so we're never worried about back 8 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to leave them with preferably, but
That should be good. I mean, it's not back 8.
I think. Do you think she can throw similar,
Yeah.
or do you think she needs a bit more
Just
than her
tap
last
into
throw?
2. Tap a little.
Yeah, it's really just a back
I
8
think you
tap
can throw similar to what you
to
just
sit
threw.
shot, and
To what?
that
So
should be
you just
fine.
threw on
Shouldn't
your
tap
tap
off
on
it
this
too
way?
much. Even if it does jam on the back, they should be saying
Anything a
shot
foot
1
more,
and
but-
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in.
Yep. Yep. Back in. Yep. Yep. Hard. Back four. Back in. Back in.
Easy.
Yes. Back in. Right up. Okay, I think we're just freezing here. Yeah. Okay.
A freeze tap.
Can we tap it enough? Do you like the same ice?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Now it's great that they got shot out of it, but now they just left a freeze open for Northern Ontario. They really wanted to make a move to sit 2 on that one. It would force Northern Ontario possibly into a different shot.
Yeah, just like
Absolutely, because Northern Ontario could
Sounds good.
sit shot rock here, or they could come a little short to play that force, so they could hammer in 8. So Northern Ontario kind of has a decision to make of do they want to steal or do they actually just want to give up that point?
It's been a real back and forth end this way.
Oh yeah,
And see, really every shot that's been thrown this end was super critical into to what the result of this end will be. Great line.
Great shot.
What a shot.
wow,
Really good back heel.
good team shot there.
You can see their great brushing, sweeping to hold the line, and at the end a bit of a carve and beautiful. So now they're looking to see if they have enough of that yellow that they could possibly make a shot for 3.
Yeah, throw peel weight and get action off it.
Yeah, because you can see about a third of a rock from the other end past that guard.
Yep. And really, what have you got to lose? If you miss it, it's okay to give them 1, then you have hammer and 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes with these shots, you look at the risk versus the reward.
Possible 3 or give up
3
1.
or 4, like it depends on how. Oh, I guess you're going to lose your shooter.
Well, that's more like a quarter, not quite a third. It's thin, but like you said, it's worth the risk. There's not
Yeah,
too
Alberta.
much.
Alberta's okay to take multiple points.
Yeah. Not a little silver. I don't know.
Straight to it. You got it. I can always push it out, so you got it.
Well, it probably looks better from the right hack than the left hack. So
Here we go with the last rock in the 7th end.
Right up.
And they'll drive it by, so it's a steal 1 for Team Northern Ontario. They'll take a 4-3 lead. And that means it will be Team Alberta with the hammer trailing by 1 heading into the 8th end. Now let's take a look at the other scores on the ice. We've got on our men's side, we have 2 games that are finished. As previously we mentioned, Team Ontario won, 9-1 win over Team Northwest Territories. The other final, Team Ontario number 2, 6-2 final score over Team Newfoundland Labrador number 1. Over on sheet 3, it looks like Team Manitoba finished off 7-2 over Team Newfoundland Labrador. On the women's side, her handshakes on sheet beside us, Team Saskatchewan taking that win over Team Northwest Territories. Team Northern Ontario, number 2, currently with an 8-6 lead over Team Quebec, number 1. We have Team New Brunswick, number 1, 4-2 lead over Team Newfoundland Labrador. We are back in action on our feature sheet, 8th end. Close battle here between Team Alberta.
Yeah. So it's going to be hard to get around, that's all.
Okay.
Now this is an interesting situation because of where that yellow rock ended up. They are calling for the corner, but as was pointed out, you gotta be careful with the placement of it because it could be hard to come around later on this end based on where that center line guard is.
Line's tight. Two.
Got ripped.
You want to get off this guard here.
Do you want to split them?
Yeah, you're
You can also just see how tough it is to even place the corner guard with how close it had to come to that center line guard. Now the thing is, in order to use that corner guard, they're going to have to eventually peel that center line guard once the free guard zone is up. Team Northern Ontario is playing, the call is for a tight guard right on center.
Okay, now I just don't really know how we get around that, but
It
can you run
just
it
slips
wide?
into the rings.
oh, we have to deal with this first.
We can
Actually, I have a bit.
center, we could just play a 12 and hit roll.
Yeah, I have like a bit.
Do you
I like
that
the hit
better?
roll. Yeah.
Okay, just 12 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Now here's a situation where they can use their corner guard now with the hidden roll. It appears to be mostly buried, but because that guard is so high, low weight hit and roll will do it.
11-5.
Whoa. 11. Yeah. Whoa. 11. Whoa.
11. Close.
Yes. 12. Yes.
Yep.
Whoa. Yes. Hard, Keely. Let's get.
And a beautiful shot to get
That was a
mostly
great shot.
buried.
Okay. That's okay.
But again, even though Northern Ontario is up 1, they basically have to play this end as if they're stealing it
Good save.
and go for it in this case. So that's why we're seeing them throw another center line guard.
Absolutely. They're going to just try to shut down the scoring zone for Alberta.
A little bit of
Line
an
good. Pretty close.
430.
Gliding.
It's like 3.
Hit him an ad.
No, he's
Easy. 3.
Top 12. Might be
Starting
coming
to curl.
down.
Coming down a bit.
Clara's off.
Okay.
Coming down.
I can go a bit.
Yep.
She can.
Yeah, you can go. Yep. Hard goes. 16-3. Yep.
Go.
Yep.
Great throw, Jay. Really
Great
nice.
shot.
Really good.
Atta girl.
And beautiful. What's nice about that too is it's not too tight, so you can come around and use it later, and it's not available for any hidden roll
Sit back.
onto the rings.
We'll be covering the next 2 draws today, and our next game is actually a men's game, BC 1 versus BC 2. So we've got an all BC game coming up this afternoon, which you will be covering with Emily Duchesne.
Yes, in less than 2 hours time.
That's right, yes.
Hard, Keely.
So all these teams, we got a lot of games to get through.
Really gotta go, Keely. Really hard.
Back 4.
Really hard.
Back 8.
Really hard.
Back 8.
Really hard. Keep going. Yep.
Whoa.
So plan B,
Okay, Raylan.
So they were sweeping to curl that off the guard, and they managed to get far enough.
What happened?
Take another look at that sweep to curl, and
Okay, that's not bad.
sweeping right in ends up pretty much buried in behind that center line guard.
Maybe.
And as you can see, it's not the prettiest angle for Northern Ontario to make a double either.
No, it's pretty steep to make that double.
At least back 8, back 12. But you were in like outside, right? Yeah.
Just ahead of the clock.
Oh, okay.
14-2, so but you've been home.
10-2. Down.
Oh,
Oh, goodness.
I think she missed it all.
Ryland, do you
So-
remember where that rock was?
This is where they call a technical timeout and the clock
I
stops.
think it was over more.
I think she's okay.
Put it back. So
That's really awful.
I think it was over. I don't
See,
know.
she just caught it at
she
the
just
end.
caught
See
it.
the mark right
And
there.
it looks like she caught up just in time.
And you know what? They are putting that back, looking for the rings and the.
If it's so
I actually think they did a pretty good job of finding it where it was.
where would that rock have been?
That was impressive to dodge every single
Wow.
rock on the sheet.
They like destroy?
Or do we? Yeah.
I think just draw. Take it away.
Okay.
You only have a little piece of this, right?
No,
None?
you can't see it.
Okay.
Like, I swear, but it's tough. Okay. I think we just need like 4 feet less.
Even 2 feet. I think it was just back. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
So after something like that happens and there's a little kerfuffle, you have to take a moment and refocus, both teams. Really.
Absolutely.
In Alberta, they have the hammer here looking for their deuce.
Mine's really good. Gotta go! Okay, Anna. We got lots of room here. Haley! It's really running. It's really running. Top 8! Oh! Easy. It's good.
We're team.
Get it over. Whoa! You can't be back.
We're not. Heck, we are. Okay. Shoot, sorry.
And that slipped further than they were planning.
Okay. You girls like it?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
And you can see from that shot, it is slightly buried behind that center line guard, but really it's so high, it's not only really an eyesore. So it got to make a pretty precise freeze here, because if they ever chap off of it, they could be putting themselves in a tough position.
Really close there. Okay, stay close. Go forward. It's Jay's rock for sure.
It's Jay gliding.
Jay's really gotta go. Hanging.
Jay's really
Make
good.
it away.
It's like back 8.
Okay, all good.
They were looking to see if they could make a move off the corner guard.
Okay.
Okay, all good.
Just too much.
We got 397. Okay. It's okay.
Alberta's got a
It's okay.
great opportunity right here. A Christmas tree it with those 2 red ones. That'll be a nice shot.
I was probably just slow.
So when you talk about, if you look at the percentages that you see on TV and whatnot, and sometimes the percentages don't always match up with how the game has actually gone, and it comes down to things like this where it's the critical shots. Did you make or did you miss it?
Absolutely.
And this is one of a very critical shot for this game.
You have to get it off this guard. Kate, you have to get it off this guard.
Hard.
Kate, hard. Hard. Can we take hard?
Both teams just
No.
skinnying that guard.
Okay.
I mean, they were sweeping it too, but that's one of those times where you just want to brooms up. It's heavy, so the more you sweep it, even if you're trying to make it to curl, you got to remember it's going to continue dragging it farther. Whereas if your brooms up, you might have a better result.
Do you guys like the hit and roll, or do you
play the double. I don't think we can freeze.
If you put the rock in there, it's hard for them to throw a lot. But that 5 rock is kind of in the way.
Yeah.
Can you hit and roll underneath by hitting
I
the
really
ball?
like the hit and roll.
So just
And
like,
if you put the floor, it's okay too, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think more getting the roll in behind it. I don't think makes that way.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
This 4 rock is kind of your friend.
That's true.
Yeah.
5 rock is fine.
I think hit and roll here, right?
Okay.
I think 11 or something like
Like
that.
if we're right
It's
here.
straight spot, right? It's that straight
Yeah.
spot. Remember, guys, these guards that are long are not in the way. They're just in
Yeah.
the way of,
Fully.
well, yeah, who's that? Like, in your vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
So this is wide open this time.
Do you like 10?
The other option is
I
to
really,
go.
we need to stick around though, that's the problem.
I like to stick around. Exactly.
Okay, so we'll play 11 then.
The 5 rock wasn't very hard.
Yeah. Okay.
10 seconds?
I like it.
Wait.
Great words from Coach. Just and some fist bumps. Just really reassuring them that when they're playing this shot, reminding them that though there is a guard up there, it's really just an eyesore. And great words of confidence that he's given his team coming out of that timeout.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, and giving them focus on the shot. You know, not looking at too many options. Just say, okay, this is what we're really trying to accomplish
Okay,
here.
get 11.
Here's the weight that we want to play, and the girls are like, yeah, I like it. You know, so. And the nice part is timeouts are 90 seconds. So when you're at the home end, you actually get pretty much the whole 90 seconds of that time.
Stay alive again.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. All the way. All the way.
Down, I think.
Yep.
Gotta go, girls.
Gotta go
Hard.
hard.
Hard, girls.
Hard. Looks really good.
Ah.
Sit. Okay. Good
We
shot.
got it out of there.
All good, Val.
It's okay. Just look at it.
So much positivity coming out of
I
that shot.
know.
I don't think I moved it, but okay, sorry.
Now it looks like
Okay, you just need like
after
4
this
feet
shot,
left.
you can see the hit and roll. They just missed the line call there, and
Very close,
it
though. You
over
got it.
curled and again bounced off pretty hard. So it's like Red is sitting shot 1 and 2. And they're drawing for their third. So basically,
We're just top 12.
same shot again for Kaylee.
Greg, it's the top 8.
Yeah, both teams know this path very well.
Top 12. Just 30.
Fully. You got it. All you got. That is really good. Dragging nice. Keep going. Okay, whoa. You're not there.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and the second call is just to let it stop. It's basically guarding the Red in the back four.
That's not bad. That was tolerance. Yeah.
Right?
This side is tough, I think.
But do we hit this if we come this way?
What are you girls thinking?
Which way do you like? Leave the time up for my last one. Which way do you guys like? Like, I don't mind coming this way.
I don't have a whole lot.
I think this is kind of tough. I don't think this hole is there with the weight
That
we
way's a
want.
little bit tougher, but this way, I like you can get
Either
to like
way's tough,
here,
I think.
but I don't
Unless
think you
we play back weight and we tap it, but
you could. I just don't think you can curl enough this way.
I think it'll curl here.
But like you can't get buried.
Yeah, we might not be able to get shot here. So do you guys like this then?
Yeah,
I like
A little
this
bit of
way,
a
I
tap?
think.
Like,
Yeah. I think just draw me up.
yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, even if we're here, this is okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay,
All right.
I like
Where
it.
do you like your broom? Yeah. I don't mind
I
that.
think right here.
Okay, you got it.
It's gonna be
Either
close
way.
to this.
Yes. But there are options on both sides.
Yeah, like even if we're right here, this is not bad. Okay.
What kind of weight?
Yep, so they're just talking about negotiating the corner guard that's just out of frame here. They're, as you can see, it's a deceivingly looking big, small hole. It looks bigger than it really is, but they have to come fairly close by that corner. So because of the way the rock finishes, like to play the freeze, but leaving it a few feet high also gives them options on their last.
Yeah, and they know if they can't get shot rock, they want to just close down her scoring opportunity for a second point.
Good.
Really forward right now. Lower down here.
Top 8, top 4.
See? Really? No. Keep it straight. Okay, yeah, curl it.
It's like T.
Where
Back
are we?
more.
Where are we?
Really, really gliding.
Yeah,
Go, 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 go,
yeah,
go, go, go. That's so
Well,
Got a little lucky rub there. I don't think they were.
but you know what? They always knew that that was there.
Yeah.
They've been kind of playing off that corner, and they were. I mean, they didn't just let it happen. They were ready for the sweeping and the line call on that one. So, very nice redirect.
It was perfect. Perfect redirect if you're going to get one.
You can see a good look. That rock is really buried.
We're actually doing so good.
Alberta's got 2 shots left. So they've got to look at their options
Kaylee, what are we
here.
playing?
the nose.
Okay.
So
Wait.
try and get as close to
Yeah.
that. And if you open this.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I like it.
What weight are we trying?
What weight?
Back line.
Back line hat. Back line
Had
hat.
enough.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was interesting. It was just a quick conversation between third Kaylee and Coach Derek. The other 3 players just at halfway point. Quick reiteration of what the shot is, and they are looking for the
It's
tap.
almost like it's not there.
Yeah. Heavy's probably the tolerance here, hey?
Yeah. Yeah, because then you can open it up.
Yeah, exactly.
There is a little bit of tolerance here, though. You have to be pretty close to making the shot in order to hit that tolerance.
Absolutely.
This is the first rock of the 8th end for Skip Claire Booth.
Little up. Oh. High. High. Whoa.
Kate, you wanna go? Kate!
Hard, Kate.
Kate! Hard, Kate!
Whoa, really? Whoa, whoa.
Kate! Kate!
Hard, Kate. Hard, Kate. Hard, Kate. Hard, Kate. Hard.
Hard, buddy!
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, oh, so close.
That was really close.
Yeah.
They've at least left themselves with some options where you can see here when the rock makes contact, bounces off, also chips the red stone out. So even though yellow is sitting shot, those 2 red rocks are in a better position. So Northern Ontario is going to have to make some decisions.
Do you like that better than guarding? Yeah.
Do we ever go like here?
Yeah, but then they have this shot.
I like figuring out.
Do you like this? I don't mind that. No, I don't think we can hurt ourselves. I don't think we ever hit that top 3. I don't think we can hit it thin enough to like.
Both teams have a minute and change on their clock, so that's why we're seeing a few more timeouts right now.
No. Unless we played the 7 hit and roll there, but then they have this. So. I think I like this. I like this. I think we take like here, right? Make it tight enough, and then just try to roll in. We have to hit it thin. We have to hit it like.
You have to hit it thin.
Like this?
Yeah. What kind of weight are we throwing?
Just 10.
10? Okay, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, like that.
You got it. All right.
So recognizing that, as you can see, Alberta has 2 shots and they're going to make a hit and roll off their own, goal being to land right in front of their stone on the button to try to take away both those red rocks. So,
Yeah.
but very difficult shot.
Trust it.
Love that her teammate just said, trust it.
Sounds familiar? Chelsea Carey. The last rock coming here from Mia Toner and 8.
Yes!
Holy.
Yes! Hard!
What?
Hard!
And an unfortunate turn of events, she'll run it back in there. So Team Alberta will not have to throw their last rock, and the final score of the game will be 5-4 for Team Alberta over Team Northern Ontario. On behalf of myself, Danielle Inglis, my co-host, Helen Radford, and our crew here in Oakville, we hope you join us for our 4:30 p.m. game, and we wish you a great afternoon.